Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have some project shares for the KSCraft Lovers store on AliExpress and Amazon. I am on the design team and these are projects made with dies from the November 2022 release. This is part 2 of my videos. I will link part 1 down below in case you missed it, but I worked with some more of the dies and made some more projects, so I wanted to come on and show them to you. So all of the products will be listed down below in the description box, and I will try to remember to do measurements, and if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, so let's get started. The first die set that I used is called the Box of Chocolates. And it doesn't really make a box, but it makes like a 2D looking box of chocolates. So I made mine into a shaker to make it more like an actual box, even though it's not a box, but it's more 3D. It comes with all of these pieces. It comes with 2 frame pieces, and there's an inner one and an outer one. And then there's outline pieces as well, an inner and an outer. So I just left these 2 together and made that my frame for my shaker that I made. You could use these for your frame, but they're really skinny, so I like a thicker frame. And then it comes with these really cute pieces to make little individual heart chocolates. It comes with different layers. Like this one is the back layer and it's got kind of like a ruffled edge. And then this is the plain heart piece. And then this has another plain heart, but that's a little smaller, so you can layer it on top of the bigger ones. And then it comes with like the icing in a heart shaped. It comes with the swirly icing, another like crisscross one, and some mini hearts and another swirl too. So super fun. I didn't use this set, but there are some nice examples on the KSCraft page on AliExpress. One that Sharon Craft Eccentricity did is really cute, so you have to check hers out. That one is actually on the KSCraft site. So let me show you the shaker that I made. I think it came out super cute. So like I said, I used these 2 frame pieces or outer pieces together and taped them onto my cutting plate so they wouldn't move or shift when I was doing the different layers. So I cut it out of this pink glitter paper, and I also cut it out of 2 layers of Dollar Tree foam. See, one got crushed a little bit more than the other one, so I wanted to make it a little bit higher, so I made it 2 layers. And the background paper comes from an older paper pad from Michaels. I think it was this one. It's called Sweet Talk. So yeah, I think it's this, but although I don't have much left of it, so I can't be sure, and it's not on the cover, but I'm pretty sure. So, and then on the inside, instead of like gluing on the cute little chocolate hearts, I made them into shaker bits. So you can see the different ones that I made. There's one that has got the ruffle. Well, they all have the like white ruffly part as the background. And then I used a light brown paper to make the chocolate part. And then just some different pastel papers to do like the icing or decoration part. So that's that smaller heart. Another one with the smaller heart. This one has like the heart-shaped icing. There's one with the like crisscross one, and then there's the zigzag one. And then I added some other shaker bits too, some diamond dots, some confetti sequins, and I think there's some seed beads in there. They're like little flowery seed beads, kind of. Not really seed beads, kind of a combination of seed beads and sequins, I guess. So anyway, I thought this came out so pretty, and I love that the background paper really looks like the little hearts that I made. So that was the inspiration for the color palette, actually, that paper back there. So isn't that cute? Let me measure this, even though, you know, I kind of made like a Franken shaker here. But this is just about 4 inches across, and top to bottom, it's about 3.5 inches across, or top to bottom. So really pretty shaker. You could add some of the sentiments on here. I'll show you the sentiments in a couple minutes. Or, you know, just put it on top of anything, a card or bag topper, whatever you want. So there's my first project. Okay, the next one is called the Valentine Heart Bows. And this one you can purchase either the small set or the large set. So these pieces here, these 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, are the small set. And then these 4 pieces make up the large set. And I did make an example of both, and I will show you. They're really fun bows and very fun to put together, actually. So let me get those out. Let me show you the smaller one first. So this is a small one that I made, and even small, it's a good size. Across, if you go from like tail to tail, it's over 3 inches across. And then top to bottom, it's about 2.5. So for the papers, I use, the gold part is a smooth glitter paper that I had gotten from Michael's a while back, and it folds really nicely into a bow. And then the polka dot one is that wrapping paper that I use a lot for my bows because it folds nicely also. So it looks like a heart on the die, and then when you fold it, you can see kind of like that diamond part there. And if you stick like a pencil in there or something, it just kind of rounds it off after you glue it together, and I think it looks really cute. It's a nice dimension, as you can see, a beautiful size. This would be great to make for a hair bow if you use some faux leather, or even just like this, you know, and just glue it onto a barrette or something. That would be really cute, like, you know, party bow or something. So I love this one. I think it came out really, really pretty, and I use the same colors in reverse for the bigger one. So this is the bigger one, obviously, and it's really nice and big. This would make a beautiful hair bow. So this one, from top to bottom, is, it's over 3 inches, almost 3.25 actually. And then from side to side, including the tails, it's almost 4 inches. So I just, you know, did the opposite color scheme or paper scheme of that one. So really pretty. I love how nice and dimensional it is. If you don't use wrapping paper, this kind of paper, you can, you know, use whatever paper you want and just kind of like, what's that word? Condition the paper with like a bone folder or something to make it easier to fold. So I love how it came out. It's definitely a heart bow, but you know, you can use it for other times of the year too. It doesn't scream Valentine's Day. It doesn't scream really hearts to me, actually. So, but I think it's a beautiful bow, and I like both of those. Both sizes are really nice. Okay, so that was project number 2. Number 3, we had the Skinny Valentine Shadow Words, and these are a beautiful font. I cut them all out. I'll show you in a second, but let me just show you the words here. There's kisses, hugs, adore, Cupid, and lover. I kind of wish it just said love instead of lover, but I know like Sharon, she just cut off the R when she was working on a project, so that's something you could do. But beautiful words, and they look really nice when you cut them out. Let me show you. So here's Cupid, and I used that same gold glitter paper for the word, and then I used some textured pink paper for the background, for the shadow piece, and it's just beautiful and elegant. So like I said, you could put, you know, one of these shadow words onto the shaker, and it would look really pretty. So there's Cupid. Oh, let me measure that before I keep going. That one's about not even 2.5 inches across. And then from a small, well, should I measure the whole thing top to bottom? From the top of the D to the bottom of the P, it's 1.5, I think. Yeah, about that. So nice size word. And then we have adore. Beautiful, right? I love how that gold paper cut out. It just looks really, really nice and elegant. I'll just put these on top of the heart. And then in that same color palette, I did Lover. And it is a beautiful font, don't you think? Very nice to work with. And then in another paper combo, I did Hugs. This I used a yellow and white polka dot, and then just like a blue polka dot on top of that. So there's Hugs and Kisses. So I like these a lot, and I think they'll be nice for all sorts of Valentine projects. So those are all the words. Should I measure one more? Let me just measure one more and you get the idea of the rest of them. So Kisses is about 2 3/4, and then top to bottom it's, let's see, not even an inch, almost an inch. So nice words there. Okay, and the next set are the, let's see, it's called the Valentine Shaker Sequin Bits. So KSCraft has been coming out with these shaker bit plates for every season lately, and they're great because you can use them for shaker bits, but they're also big enough that you can use them, you know, individually. So it comes with this padlock one that's in the shape of a heart, and all these little pieces cut out, the little lock part and then the space there. It comes with these different, like, kind of whimsical shapes of hearts, and then these cupids in different directions, and then like an envelope with the heart on the back. And it comes in different, like, this one has the heart on top of the flap, and this one has the heart on the flap itself. So really cute, you know, just run them through your die cutting machine once and you have a whole bunch of different die cuts. So I did cut out a bunch of them. I used some in my projects, but I just wanted to show you like what they look like individually as well. So here are some of them. There's the lock in the gold paper, some of the hearts I did in the pink paper. Here's a cupid I did in like a very subtle polka dot paper. Let's see, what else are we missing? The envelope. And then the envelope, the heart will pop out. Sometimes it does it by itself. Other times you have to go in and poke it out yourself, but it does come out. So it's really cute. I used red foil paper for that one. Do I have one where I popped out the, I don't think so, but you could see some of the little red hearts in there that had pre-popped. So these are great shaker bits. Let me just measure them quick. Like the little envelope is about about 5/8 of an inch across. Oh, sorry, I'm out of frame here. About 5/8, and then top to bottom it's about 3/8. And then the hearts are about about 3/8 of an inch long too. So, you know, you can definitely use these as bow centers, shaker bits, of course, just as embellishments on your cards. So I'll show you different ways I use them. All right, so yeah, let's move on because I have some other things to show you. Okay, the next one is the Sweethearts Candy Shaker. And this makes it makes a shaker, but if you want to make it into a box that looks like a Sweethearts box, you can, no, Conversation Hearts, that's the word I'm thinking of. Hannah has a tutorial on her channel that I will link down below, and I actually followed her tutorial to make little boxes because it's cute as a, you know, just a shaker as itself, and there are examples on the website of those, but I think making it into a Conversation Heart box is just really fun and a good way to package up some Happy Mail or embellishments or something. So it comes with all these pieces. There's the frame piece. It comes with this layering piece that's stitched along the edges, and it cuts out a heart out the middle, so perfect to make it a window. And then it comes with this layering piece that goes over that and goes out to the edges of the box, and that's stitched as well. And then there's another layering piece too. So this one actually goes inside that one. So it has beautiful layers on this piece. And then this, I think this is my favorite part. It comes with these 8 different hearts that cut out, and they're beautifully shaped stitched hearts. I'll show you those. I use them in a bunch of different things. And then it comes with the word Sweethearts too. And it's all in script and in one piece. So as you can see, I left some little pieces in there. But yeah, this is fun. So I made 2 boxes, like I said. Let me show you the first one. And this one, I followed Hannah's tutorial, and I made a shaker to put on the outside of the box. So you could see, like, this is what the shaker would look like by itself without making it into a box. So I think it came out really, really cute. I used some of those are those stitched hearts I was just talking about. I love those. And I used some of the cupids and some of the envelopes as well. And I don't think I used any of those hearts that cut out, just because I used these hearts. I didn't use any of the hearts from the shaker plates. But then I also used some clay bits that say love on them and some pink diamond dots as well. And for the layering pieces, I used my red foil paper for that heart. And then for the outer one, I used a orange polka dot paper that I had gotten from KSCraft a while ago. If it's still available, I'll link it down below, and that's what I use for those hearts as well. The outside page, it's like a kind of a rose gold foil paper. I think this is from Hobby Lobby, right? Oh, it's an individual purchase. I don't know, Hobby Lobby or Joann's. I can never remember where I get stuff. And then Sweethearts I cut out of pink paper and the red foil paper and just kind of offset them a little bit and glued them onto the front of the box. And so this piece here that has the heart cut out, it, like I said, it has a stitched edge, so you could see how nice that looks, just kind of pulls it all together. And I used Dollar Tree foam board to pop it up to give it some dimension so all the shaker pieces could move around. But I didn't like that you could see the edge of the foam board like this. I left the bottom okay, but on the other edges I put some thin rickrack that I just glued on with some Fabri-Tac just to kind of cover that up because I wasn't crazy about it. So for the box itself, I used pink textured paper from AC Cardstock. This is a cutout from that heart die, this one, so I didn't want to waste it, so I just glued it onto the back. And the tutorial is very simple to follow, and then you just have a little box here. So you could put whatever you want in here, you know, because we have the shaker on the front, and then the box is free to put in some other stuff. So I thought that was so fun to make. Let me measure the shaker for you. The front of it, it's about 3 3/4 inches long, and then from side to side, it's about 2 1/2. So if you want to make the box, it's a nice deep box. It's almost an inch, maybe 7/8 of an inch across. So very fun, right? Can't you see making these for Happy Mail or for favors or something like that? I love that one. And then I wanted to make another one that had a window in the front so you could see what's actually inside the box. So I just kind of did it myself. You know, after making the box tutorial, I made a window myself. So this is what I came up with, and I used this like coral AC cardstock paper. And once I had cut the box out with the dimensions that Hannah mentions on her channel, and then to cut out this heart from the front panel of the box, I went ahead and used this die. And I used this also to cut out the border out of the pink glitter paper. So that way I had the frame. The outer part of this heart was cut out of the coral paper, and then I went ahead and glued this frame back on top, and I glued some acetate behind it so you could see through it. And then I just used one layer of the word Sweethearts there because it's a solid paper and I thought you could see it well. There are some more of those hearts that cut out from this die set that I really like. And then on the inside of the box, I just added a pack of the little Sweethearts that I also used in this shaker. So if you just fold your, you know, little bag or whatever, you could see it really nicely inside the box. So I thought that was a fun way to make it as well. So 2 different options. You can make it with the window or make it with the shaker on the front and then have the rest of the box, for both of them, have the rest of the box available to put goodies in. So cute, right? I just love those. Okay, the last project I have to share with you is called the Heart Waffle Shaker. And this is so fun. It comes with all of these pieces. It comes with this base piece of a heart. It comes with the stitched frame. There's this waffle part that's also stitched in kind of a heart shape that goes like that. And then it comes with like a syrup or jelly, you know, just like a splotch. And then that's stitched as well. And then a little pat of butter too. So I made a card, a Valentine card. Let me show you. Oh, isn't that adorable? So for the shaker itself, let me measure that while we're here. Across it's about 2 7/8 across, and top to bottom it's about 2 1/2. So I made it into a shaker like it's designed for. You don't have to, but it's fun to make it into a shaker. I used some Dollar Tree foam board to pop it up, and I used the red foil paper for the outer part of the heart. I used some tan AC cardstock paper for the syrup and the waffle part, and then some yellow gingham paper for the butter pat, which I popped up a little bit just to give it some dimension. And then the background paper, that's from a Pebbles pack that I've had for a long time, and that is this one, Pebbles Loves Me. I don't even know where I got this, but I love this paper pad because it has really pretty colors in it. So we need more good Valentine papers. I've been saying that for a few years, but anyway, let's go on. So anyway, yes, I used that paper for the back, and then there were some of those red hearts from the shaker plates, and I put those in there with some seed beads and some yellow diamond dots, and it flows really nicely. I glued some more of those stitched hearts all over it. This part here, this like border part, comes from a heart rosette die, and I like how it makes a curved edge. You don't have to make it into a rosette, so I just wanted to use it for that. And it cuts out the little hearts too, which is fun. And then this stamp here comes from, I think it's My Favorite Things. Get it? Yeah. I'd gotten this a while ago, and I love all the different sweet sentiments on it. So this one is called Sugar Coated Sentiments, in case you're interested. Not sure, I don't remember where I got it, but that's what it's called. And yeah, I heat embossed it with some gold embossing powder. So these two papers are from that Pebbles paper pad, and I just like how the X's and O's go along the edge of the paper, and I die cut this part to fit right inside an A2 card. So super cute, right? Kind of unexpected, or a sweet surprise, kind of a waffle heart. And then the inside is very simple, just glued another one of those pretty stitched hearts. And yeah, that's my Valentine card. So I think I measured everything, right? Just looking around. Yep. Okay, those are my projects. Again, I will link them all down below. If you have any questions, please let me know. And thanks so much for watching. I'd love to know what you think about these products and projects. And I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Take care, everybody. Bye.